It's story time. Let's get it. No big deal. I'm just living my best life. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are all my boos doing? I've been trying to post a lot more recently. I've already posted 2 videos this week, so shout out to you, girl. And if you haven't yet, make sure you like, subscribe, watch some of my other videos if you want to get to know who I am a little more, who Boo is. I've posted 13 videos, I think, before this video, so there's a lot to go watch. Go check them out. Make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm a new YouTuber. I'm a month and a half in. I'm trying to post a lot more, be a little more consistent. I was posting like 2 times a week, but I might even try to do every other day now, or just, I'm going to start picking up my camera like whenever I have something going on or something interesting to show you guys. Give you guys a little more content, because a lot of what you've seen is just me sitting in front of the camera talking, or maybe waxing my face, you know. Today I'm going to get ready with y'all, and we're going to do like a little story time. So check it out. I literally just filmed me talking this whole video from like that last clip to this clip, and the sound didn't record. Like, I recorded all the clips, and I went to like go rewatch it and see how it looked, and it was all deleted. So literally I pretty much just got ready, but you know, I'm gonna keep doing my thing and tell y'all what I was trying to talk about. So today's story time is about my first fight. Yes, I'm about to talk about my first fight. Thought it'd be kind of funny to talk about. I don't think this one's necessarily like the juiciest one. Like, I've been in 3 fights my whole life besides me and my twin sister. We used to go at it, but this one probably isn't the juiciest, but it was my first fight. I was like super young, so we were going to a bonfire. It was me and my friend Muffin. We were literally drinking everything that night. We had a bunch of bottles. I had like a couple shots at the end of them, and we were gonna do a thing called a sludge cup, and it's basically when you mix all the alcohol and you drink it and you get super messed up. I was like sophomore in high school, sophomore or junior, so I was only like what, 16, 17. So we were drinking a sludge cup. That's like when we thought it was cool to literally get so hammered you'd like black out, basically, which is so dumb. If you're like that age and you're watching me now, like, don't do that. Like, it's not cool. Like, you're gonna get to my age and you're gonna be like 21, able to drink and do whatever, and you're gonna be like, that's not cool. We were mixing a little bit of everything. I remember we had a black bottle of Absolute 100. We had Bombay Sapphire, I think Grey Goose, and probably Jose Cuervo, because that was Muffin's bottle, and we used to drink Jose Cuervo like every weekend. So that was always the thing. But gold. We used to always get gold, and we used to chase it with rock stars. Clearly, we didn't want to live. Don't be like me, children. But we were at the party, whoop whoop, we were at a bonfire. It was Gilmore Trail, and it was like at the end of the night. Like, it was probably like 2, 3, so it was coming to the end, and someone's phone went missing. I was probably like cross-eyed drunk at this point, like about on the verge of blacking out, but someone was looking for a phone, and I just remember this girl trying to tell everybody like, hey, if you know where this phone is, if you have this phone, if you see this phone, like, you need to return it, whatever, blase blase. And me, I'm friendly when I'm drunk. First, friendly. Second, if you look at me wrong or you piss me off, I'm coming for you. Anyways, I was trying to be nice. I was like trying to like, I guess, help the girl. I barely remember this. This was a long time ago. So if I was a freshman or sophomore, junior, this was like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. So like, I was just trying to be nice, and I was just trying to help her find the phone. But I can't remember exactly what happened, because like it was so long ago and I was so drunk. But it was like something about either she looked at me like she looked at me bad, like she looked at me crazy or something. But I think she said something about my weight, like she called me fat. I don't know. Back then I I had some insecurities. I was a little chunky around that time. I played sports all through like elementary, middle school, and part of high school. But like at that time, like I started hanging out with the older crowd. I was partying, and like I had stopped playing sports, so like I blew up a little bit. I got a little fat, a little bit junk in the trunk. You know, nothing wrong. A little more cushion for the pushing, except not back then. Don't get me. I probably shouldn't have said that. This girl was a lot smaller than me though, and pretty much she looked at me wrong. I think she might have called me fat or something, and I went crazy. So it had like been raining all week, so it was really like muddy out, and we were at a bonfire spot like off a trail, Gilmore Trail. So it was like super muddy out there, and I guess I just football tackled her. Like that's what I remember, is basically just running around the fire and like football tackling this girl. And she wasn't very big, she was little. It started by the bonfire, but then I do remember at one point, like, because of course, like when you fight and you know that happens and you're that mad, you kind of like black out. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like that for just about everybody. And I pretty much blacked out, and I was drinking a lot, but it started by the bonfire, but then we ended up, and I remember I kept running at her. Like it wasn't just like one time that I like, the first time I ran at her and football tackled her. There was like another point to where like we were like more like in the woods, and I remember being like next to this log and like tackling her again like in the mud. And I was like on top of her, and I think Muffin was like even there, because like I said, I was hanging out with an older crowd. All my friends were like older than me. I was like the baby of my friend group. So like of course Muffin was like, she was my ride or die, so you know she was right there. Like she was not about to let anything happen to me. But you know, I got myself. This girl, she was tiny. So this girl ended up working at the strip club. So like all this, okay, so well, I maybe shouldn't like talk about that yet. So like I remember running at her, and we had like a group of guy friends that were also out with us that night. And I remember one of them specifically, if y'all know, you know. One of them specifically, he was like the one that like pretty much like grabbed me up and like was trying to like pull me away from like fighting, and because like, you know, it was really ratchet. Like I'm too pretty to fight, I'm too cute to fight, and like I shouldn't have been doing that. Like what? It's not cool. So he kept trying to pull me back, and he was trying to like get me to stop, and I kept running at this girl. Well, everything got broken up. End of the night, everybody went ways, because I think like the cops ended up showing up to this bonfire spot. So everybody went home, whatever. And like the next day, I forget if she like who she Snapchatted or who like reached out to me, but like this girl, like her face was messed up. She had really bad black eyes, and come to find out, she worked at the strip club. I mean, the Fairbanks strip club really ain't shit, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But she was working at the strip club, and I got 86 from the strip club, and I wasn't even of age to go in. You have to be 18 to go to the strip club, and I couldn't even go, but I was already 86. I was only, what, like 16 or 17. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. My first fight was with a stripper. She looked at me crazy. I was a little drunk. She said like a slight remark about my weight, and you know, I had to pounce. I football tackled her. I'm not a mean person. Like, I promise you I'm not a mean person. Like, unless someone really like makes me mad or hurts my feelings, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you shouldn't have done it. But ELE, like my mom says, like, everybody love everybody. I'm all about, like, we all had them days, like, when we were younger and we did some crazy stuff, something ratchet, something stupid that maybe we regret. So, I mean, I thought I would, like, talk to you guys about it, because, I mean, it's not the juiciest one. There was a couple other ones. I got into 2 other fights in my lifetime, and the other one, that one was pretty wild. It was more of like a girl brawl, and you know, I had to have my girls back, and you know, they did some disrespectful stuff, and you know, we just had to do a little something. I used to listen to this song. It's called Ballers by Gucci Mane feat. Shauna. And there's like one verse in there about where she stick them in the dirt and go about her business. Like, that used to be my anthem, especially back in those days. Like, I used to pull up to the bonfires. I found the loudest truck, loudest system, and I used to blast that song because it was literally my anthem. Don't fuck with me, boo-boo. But But thanks guys for watching my video today. I have another story that's like pretty juicy. I wanted to do a story time because I think it'd be really fun. I just gotta really think about, it's hard because I can sit here and talk about it all day, but y'all weren't there, so you guys don't really understand like how crazy some of the stories I'm gonna have. If you guys like this video, let me know. Maybe I'll do some more story times. If you guys want to hear about my other fight story, it was more of a girl brawl. It was pretty wild. Hopefully if y'all want to be my friend, like, I'm not mean, I promise, like, I don't bite or anything, like, but don't make me mad, please, because I don't want to go there. I'm a really nice person. I'm also way too pretty to be fighting, breaking nails, like, no, girl, like, we past that, we grown now, so anybody that be like that, like, grow up, say it with your chest, let's just communicate. No fighting, no violence. But thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think. I'm at 65 subscribers as of today. So your girl, we trying to run it up. So make sure you tell your friends to subscribe to me. Make sure if you're watching this to subscribe, because there's no point for you to be watching if you're not going to subscribe. I mean, I appreciate you watching, but subscribe to your girl. It's not going to hurt you. Till next time, boos.